Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So today we're going to be talking about Ghost of Yotei, a franchise that was basically set up for success. After Ghost of Tsushima, many people looked at this sequel as a home run, a ball on the tee, but unfortunately the developers and the people involved with the production of this game have been doing everything in their power to make sure this game will not succeed. Now, looking at the current landscape, there's a lot of political violence being promoted across many different social media platforms, and the CEOs of Discord, Reddit, Twitch, and Steam have been invited to testify before Congress about the radicalization of online forum users. And this is something I've been fighting for years, and something that will be reflected in this video. But of course, we're talking about Ghost of Yotei, a game, like I said, that was basically a ball on the tee for Sucker Punch, and they're flopping. They're ruining it. You can see, in the wake of the Charlie Kirk assassination that was fueled by political violence, you had one of its developers, a senior dev, celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. And this is someone who has been fired. They've been fired, but they're doubling down, okay? In wake of their firing, they're still saying they're standing up to fascism. Fascism, which of course means absolutely nothing these days, because I'm labeled a fascist. I'm labeled a fascist for someone who says political violence is wrong. That apparently is fascism, which is very ironic, but this person is doubling down. And like I said, the fact that people like this feel free to share these violent thoughts on social media accounts associated with their work-related profiles is really telling. It tells me a lot about them and tells me a lot about the work environment they're coming from. But of course, it gets worse. So in the firing of this deranged lunatic who is celebrating political violence, Blue Sky is very upset. You can see many tweets shared here, or I guess posts on Blue Sky, people saying we need to boycott Ghost of Yotei, which is very funny. Think about it. They pissed off people who were targeted by the original post made by the developer, where they were celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk, right? It pissed off any conservative, but also anyone who is, against political violence. And now, because of the firing, the wackadoos on Blue Sky, they're upset because the developer got fired. They've basically managed to piss off everyone. This is a total disaster for Sucker Punch. But, of course, their trailer came out yesterday. And how's it going? Well, as you can see, 18,000 likes versus 49,000 dislikes. In fact, it gets worse because it's age restricted. These bajagaloons over at Sucker Punch, they uploaded a trailer on the PlayStation account that got age restricted. What are you doing? Like, what are these people doing? And then there's another version uploaded on the IGN account with nearly 20 million subscribers, where you can see it has 2.2k likes versus 9.9k dislikes. And I feel in no way, this is not narcissism, nothing like that. It's crazy to think that me, this idiot Rev over here, this video, I feel very confident will get more views than this trailer from IGN on their account with nearly 20 million subs promoting Ghost of Yotei, a franchise that is incredibly successful because nobody is buying this. Nobody is happy about the state of this game, its franchise, and the people behind it. The hype has been destroyed. Now it gets even worse. So as reported here by Yellow Flash, he said PlayStation hid my comment on their new Ghost of Yotei trailer, saying rest in peace Charlie Kirk, with 3,100 upvotes. And he says, check it for yourself, sort by top comments. It's not there. They are either hiding or deleting replies like this: people are not happy. People have had enough of this. People are tired of studios and games who have members who are unhinged, who wish death upon others, who want to exclude and even wish harm upon others because of political differences. This is highlighted right here, but it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. They finally, after a day, uploaded the trailer onto Twitter. And of course, people are destroying it. Like, first of all, PlayStation getting 5,000 likes in 2 days? That's the best you got for the Ghost of Yotei trailer? What are you doing? And all the comments are negative. And they're bringing up Charlie Kirk and bringing up this developer who was attacking him and mocking his death. You get what you deserve. You really do. But now we look to Erika Ishii, who is voicing the main protagonist of Ghost of Yotei. And, she is a very interesting individual. Here she is doing stuff. This will sell many copies, I guess. But here we are, looking at some of the posts she has made. She is a very political individual. In fact, she says, if you're MAGA, which is 80 or so million people in the United States, we don't want or need your business. This was tweeted in 2025. And she also said, abolish the police. It's unconscionable to allow this racist institution that terrorizes the citizens they are sworn to protect. Abolish the police. And here's a tweet from 2020 where Erika Ishii, the one who's going to play the main protagonist of Ghost of Yotei, said, I'm Antifa, so's my wife. Now, in case you're not familiar, especially if you're not from the United States, Antifa is a very violent organization. In fact, here's a screenshot of Antifa members who were arrested for various violations of the law. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? Just look at this. These are the individuals that Erika Ishii identifies with. She claims to be one of them. Well, bad news for her. Antifa has been designated as a terrorist organization as of yesterday. So, Erika Ishii, are you a member of a terrorist organization? Do you support being a part of a terrorist organization? I'm sorry, what are we doing? What on earth are we doing where heads of a very popular franchise are claiming they're members, proudly claiming they're members of a terrorist organization? Erika Ishii, are you going to denounce or, I guess, refuse or take back, walk back your support and your membership of a terrorist organization? What are we doing? Why would I ever support your game? You already made it clear you don't want more than half of my country to buy your game, and now you're aligning yourself proudly with a designated terrorist organization. What are we doing? Why would I ever buy your game? Why would any sane, rational human being think what you're doing is okay? You took a franchise that put a ball in the tee. It was a home run secured, and people like Erika Ishii, they ruined it. And the developer that was mocking Charlie Kirk's brutal assassination, you ruined it. You ruined this game. And you reap what you sow. You truly reap what you sow. I'm sorry I'm being so fiery and passionate. It's been a hard week. I know, Rev's crashing out. He's crashing out. I should be. You should be as well. What are we doing? Why would we ever support people like this? I don't get it. Just make games and shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear about the terrorist organizations you're a part of. At least keep it to yourself. And you see the community notes. Some idiot, Twitter freak found, by the way, saying Antifa is not an organization but a political movement. Additionally, there's no legal definition of what a major terrorist organization is because it's not a term used by the government. Shut up, dude. Antifa is not an organization. What are you talking about? And then someone who's actually responsible in the community note system says, claiming Antifa doesn't exist is like saying MS-13, Al-Qaeda, or ISIS doesn't exist because there's no registered office address. Be less gullible. Thank you, whoever you are, for actually speaking some sense in the system. And then you got these idiots. I am Antifa. Go to jail. What do you mean? You're openly saying you're a part of a terrorist organization. What? Whatever, man. Here's IGN talking about Ghost of Yotei. And as pointed out in the quotes, no one will buy games from devs who celebrate murdering conservatives. And I'll enhance this a little bit more. Nobody will buy games from a company that hosts people who advocate and celebrate political violence and who tell people based on their political beliefs they are not welcome. And also host people who proudly share that they're part of a terrorist organization. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I said this like a week ago when I was talking about Ghost of Yotei and the whole developer situation. I am not buying this game. I was going to. I refuse to buy this game. On principle. If you want to, no judgment. I get it. Okay? A lot of people just, they don't really care what the people behind the game are saying, but I just want to inform you, this is the BS going on with this game. I'm disgusted, and I'm done. I'm done dealing with developers and franchises that are sharing this nonsense. I'm done. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.